The following program was produced by an independent community producer. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the ECAT staff or board of directors.
Hello, welcome to Harvest Chants. My name is Jen. If you don't know me already, I recommend you click off and check out my other shows: Harvest Crafts, Fantasy Crafts, Photoshop tutorials, and Kids Edition. Wow, already almost 5 shows already. So today we're going to be talking about character development of my newest project. Many of you already know about this project already if you've seen Topic Time. So I did made a few changes to the book because there's already so many books about dragons already. I don't want to be accused for copyright for that reason. So instead of being in the fantasy world, this is going to be taking place in the future during the post-apocalyptic era. This is more of a point of view book, so we're just going to go into it. Let me take you 30 years plus into the future in the eyes of a young girl by the name of Phoenix. Phoenix is a creator, inventor for the fashion industry and in the medical field. Biomechanics are part of the beauty trend in this distant future. She is trying to unsolve a mystery of the disappearances of people within Plasma City. This book is more of a cyberpunk fantasy, sci-fi-esque. If you don't know what cyberpunk is a subculture of Gothic. It's more of a futuristic type of fashion style. I think that's my best definition. I recommend you Googling it for a fuller definition. Especially these days, the controversy of AI has been the big talk these days. If you want my honest opinion, I am pretty much neutral about the situation. I think it could be a threat to the working class. I think as long as we're cautious about the situation, I think we should be all right. But I recommend doing your research. The art community is definitely starting to feel the AI threat. I recommend supporting your local artists and giving them a hug because you're going through a lot right now with AI. Especially on Instagram, if you don't know, which is one of the reasons why I took down my Instagram account, because of the threat that we artists are facing. And I wanted to produce a book explaining the point of view of what other people are going through. Don't be offended of the book. It's just a point of view book. This is not meant to villainize AI. If you're all for it, then good for you. The character Phoenix is based off of me, but in the future. Especially like creator, designer aspects. She is very sassy and have a very judgmental point of view on her world. I don't want to spoil too much of the book, so that's all you're going to be getting from Phoenix. I'm hoping to be creating character preferences soon as I get a better idea of these characters' backstory. Again, this is early. The book is in early development right now, so don't expect this book to be coming out until late 2026 or early 2027. My latest will be Halloween of 2028 even. So don't expect this book to be out like right away. It's still in early development. So if you're an artist, a content creator, or you have a lot or just a little bit of everything, feel free to reach out to the studio if you want to talk about behind the scenes of your style of art. So feel free to reach out to the station or contact me if you wish. So that's enough about the book. That's enough about the book. Again, it's still in early development, so there's really not much to talk about right now. I grew up in southeastern Massachusetts. If you guys don't know, I recently moved to Plainville early spring. It's a nice area. Small town, but a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of entertainment places like the Patriots place, which is very close to us now. I used to hang out there a lot when I was a kid. I remember seeing a Harley Quinn film when I was younger. It was not a good movie, but we made the best out of it. I liked. We went to Red Robin, I think, after. How I got into media, that's kind of a bit of a long story. I don't even know how I got into it, to be honest. Just, I was tired of fashion and being in the arts. I was always put into an art class. I was always been pushed into being into an art class in school, and I was tired of it, and I wanted to try something different. So media had a few spots opened in high school. I was nervous. I was vulnerable. I will admit. After getting used to the cameras and the environment, I started to have a soft spot for it. I eventually got a job at ECAT January 2020. I was mostly on government for a little while until lockdown happened. They put me on. Back in the day, the only thing that was available was Easton Live. Shout out to the Lions Club. Great. It was a good opportunity to work at the time, and the concerts were enjoyable, and it was something. And it gave me a better idea of what this field was about. It was definitely a learning experience going through Easton Live and doing their concerts. And it was a really good learning experience, I think. And I improved quite a bit within the last year or two. I'm not sure what's going to happen with the other shows this year since there's been a lot of changes going on. we're celebrating the 2nd anniversary of Harvest Crafts, so feel free to tune into Harvest Crafts this year. I'll be making little witches for a kid's craft, so Harvest will be getting a kids edition this year. Holiday Crafts is kind of a section on its own. It's its own thing. So I'm planning on continuing holiday crafts no matter what. It's more of a special than anything. We're going down to the 5 minutes mark. Just to wrap things up pretty quickly. Again, if you're interested in being on the podcast, feel free to reach out to the studio. I am interested in hearing about your story or how you got into the show business type of thing. Just to break up the weirdness since the book is still on early development. And that's all I got to say. Thank you for tuning in to Harvest Chants. I will see you next time. And next time, we'll be talking a little bit more about Phoenix. And I hope everyone enjoys the summer. I hope everyone enjoys their summer. Have a great night, everyone.